episode of The Cooking Professor, and today in the kitchen we are going to be preparing how to make coleslaw, your own coleslaw. How many of you guys have ever were preparing your dish in the kitchen, and you might have been saying you were preparing hot dogs or frying fish, and then you realize you don't have coleslaw, and so what do? You go out and you rush and you go out and purchase some coleslaw. Could hit you between anywhere from $5 to $7 per paint. So, the Cooking Professor, today I'm going to show you how to make your own coleslaw in your kitchen. That's going to save you a lot of time, effort, and a cabbage probably costs maybe $1 to $2. So you'll be able to do this at home. So guys, if this is your first time coming to my channel, I want you to sit back and enjoy this video. And if you like what you see, please subscribe. And to all my CP family, you guys know what to do. Give this video a like, thumbs up, and alright guys, so first we're going to have to, of course you're going to have to wash your cabbage. Okay, and I've already washed it. We have our sugar here. These are the ingredients. We have our mustard and we have our mayo. Okay, so it depends on how much you're planning on using. I'm going to switch out my knives here. It depends on how much coleslaw you actually want. So for tonight we're having fish. So I'm going to, it's okay if you just cut it up in pieces, because what we're going to do is actually, this is going to go in our blender. And that's going to do all of the mincing and blending together, And here in the house, my family really don't like a lot of coleslaw. I do. My mom, this is another one of my mom's recipes for coleslaw. And again, CP family, I am sharing this with you and hoping that you guys can actually make coleslaw. And then when you make it, drop me a comment and let me know how it turned out. How did your family like it? They're going to love it. Okay. All right, so now we got this. I think this might give me enough. I'm not going to use the whole cabbage. But when you use the green leaves, this actually gives you your hint of green. Okay. And again, so I've already washed the cabbage. So you can see I have my blender here. So we're going to set this up here so you guys can see that. Okay. So I'm going to take this and put it in the blender here. I'm not making a mess too. Okay, let me raise this up a little bit more so you guys can see it. Because in order to do it, in order to be able to do this, you have to see it. My camera wants to. Okay guys, so now we're going to put water inside of the blender. Maybe halfway. Okay. And we're going to let this blend. That'd be great, brother. And And during the blending process, you may have to, push it down, make sure everything is being properly mixed in here. Okay. All right, let's see how this looks. Yes, okay. So now what I'm going to do, I have a bowl, and I am going to pour it in here because I want this to, so if you can see this, see it's actually grinding, it's actually draining. This is your, your coleslaw, okay? All right, so we're gonna let this work. Let this sit this aside here. Make sure all of the water is out. Okay. Set this right here. And now I have a little bit more. I'm going to finish up the rest of this cabbage here. I want to use it all. Okay. Got this. Again, pour you some water in here. That's enough. Okay, pour you some water. Okay. Now we're going to grate it. All right, so that won't take as long. So we're going to pour this over here. Okay, we're going to clean this up once we're finished, but here is the finished product. Now, see all this? So this is our coleslaw. So when we come back, I'm going to show you how we're going to start adding our ingredients and everything, and so you'll be able to see that for the next step, okay? All right, stay with us. Okay, guys, we're back. And so now, all right, guys, we are back. And now we're going to start preparing our coleslaw. So, here we have our cabbage all grated up. Okay? Now, the secret to this is you're going to have to add your mustard. Now, because I've been doing this for quite a while, guys, I would say start off with less, and then you can always add more, okay? Start off with less, and then you can always add more. So just try to do maybe, I would say, a teaspoon of mustard first, and start from there, because you don't want to do too much, and you don't want to do too less of mustard, okay? But this is going to give you, it gives you that tart taste, and then it also, it colors your coleslaw. Okay, so we added the mustard. And again, this is a recipe that you're just going to have to keep working with it until you get it to your taste. So I might go back with a little bit more mustard here. Just a little bit. Okay. Now, the next part of this recipe is your mayo. Now for this, I would also say do a tablespoon. But because I have been making this, I can pretty much do mine like this because I'm used to making this recipe. But try it with a tablespoon first and see how that goes. Okay, and if you need that more, you can. But I think that tablespoon is gonna be great for this. Okay, and so we're gonna keep combining that mustard and the mayo together. And the mayonnaise kind of gives it that consistency that you want. Okay, I'm gonna let you guys see this. Oh my goodness, doesn't that look good? Okay. Now, the sweetening part. Start off with a tablespoon first, and it depends on how sweet you like your coleslaw. You know, so you start off less, you can always add more, but if you start off with more, you can't take it away, and it kind of ruins the moment. It ruins it for your coleslaw, actually, because if you got it too sweet, you know. All right. So again, I'm going to take my fork here and just try it. Okay. So this calls for more sugar. So I add more. And I'm going to also add a little bit more mayo because I want it kind of not soupy, but I like it that it's kind of a little mushy a little bit, okay? This is going to be really good. Oh yeah. All right, so let me take my fork again. And you got to taste this throughout. Oh my goodness, this is good. And the finer you want it, I mean, you can let it go for longer in your blender. But I wanted mine to be kind of medium-sized chunks in it. Oh my goodness, guys, this is really good. I'm gonna take another bite of this. As you can see. Oh, that's perfect. So guys, after you make this, you want to sit it in your refrigerator and let it chill, maybe for 20 minutes before you serve it. And so I'm going to come back and I'll show you with the bowl all cleaned up and everything. The coleslaw, and this is a quick and simple recipe. It will not take you no time. A trip to the store maybe if you don't do this to purchase your coleslaw, but you can actually do this at home with a cabbage in your kitchen for less of no time. So come back for my presentation. All right guys, we're back. And here's the presentation plate. All right, this is the coleslaw that you made in your kitchen. And note that you can make this, goes with barbecue, hot dogs, hamburgers, any type, because some people like coleslaw with their chicken. But this is so easy to make. And it may have cost you maybe $2 for a cabbage. So, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment, CP family. If this is your first time visiting, guys, please return. And if you do subscribe, welcome to the CP family. And stay tuned for more episodes of delicious recipes, how to fix different foods. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope this video helps you. God bless you. Bye bye. See you next time.